Pyramids of Egypt. Engineering, miracle or lost knowledge. Before Rome, before Greece. Before the Bible was written, a civilization in the desert built something so precise that modern engineers still study it. A structure aligned with the stars, made of 2.3 million stones, some weighing more than a fully loaded semi-truck. And here's the real question. Did we underestimate the ancient world? Or have we misunderstood it entirely? Tonight, we're diving deeper than ever into the pyramids of Egypt. Not just how they were built, but why, and what we may still be getting wrong. Stay with me, because the final discovery might completely change how you see them. The world 4,500 years ago. Let's zoom out, around 2560 BCE. When the Great Pyramid of Giza was built, the wheel was still primitive. Most civilizations were small tribal societies. Writing was still developing. Yet in Egypt, the centralized state had bureaucracy, engineering, planning, mass labor organization, and advanced astronomy. This was not a primitive society. It was one of the most organized civilizations on Earth. The scale that breaks the brain. Let's understand the numbers. Height original, 146 meters. Base length, 230 meters per side. Total blocks, approximately 2.3 million. Average block weight, 2.5 tons. Largest blocks, King's Chamber, up to 80 tons. The base is leveled within about 2 centimeters. That's extraordinary even by modern standards. But here's what most people don't realize. The pyramid was originally covered in smooth white limestone casing stones. It would have shined in the sunlight like a mirror. Imagine approaching it by boat on the Nile. It would have looked supernatural. That visual impact was intentional. Who really built them? For decades, popular culture pushed the idea that slaves built the pyramids. But excavations near Giza uncovered workers' villages. Evidence shows bakers, brewers, butchers, medical care, and organized housing. Skeletons show healed injuries, meaning workers received treatment. These were skilled laborers, likely rotating crews working seasonally during Nile flooding, when farming paused. This was a national project, not forced chaos, but organized ambition. The diary that changed everything. In 2013, archaeologists discovered papyri at Wadi al. One belonged to an official named Mira. He described transporting limestone blocks by boat through canals connected to the Nile. This changes everything. It shows logistics, planning, water, engineering. The pyramid wasn't isolated in the desert. The desert moved closer to the Nile over thousands of years. At the time, waterways were much nearer. Suddenly, the impossible becomes logistical. Moving multi-ton stones. How do you move to 0.5-ton blocks without machines? Experiments show wooden sledges, teams of 20 to 40 workers. Wet sand reduces friction by up to 50%. Ancient wall art shows workers pouring liquid in front of sledges. That detail went unnoticed for years, but physics confirms it works. The mystery begins to shrink, but not entirely, because lifting the stones remains debated. The ramp debate. 3 major theories. Straight external ramp, spiral ramp, wrapping around internal ramp system. Each has strengths and weaknesses. A massive straight ramp would require enormous material. A spiral ramp complicates precision. An internal ramp is elegant, but harder to prove. What's fascinating is this. We may never find definitive proof, because ramps were likely dismantled. The evidence may be gone, and that uncertainty fuels speculation. The astronomical precision. The pyramid aligns almost perfectly with true north. Error margin, roughly 0.05 degrees. No compass, no GPS. Just sky observation. Ancient Egyptians tracked circumpolar stars, stars that never set. By marking their vertical alignment, they could establish cardinal directions. The pyramid may also encode astronomical knowledge. Some researchers note correlations between the layout of Giza and the Orion constellation. This is debated, but the Egyptians absolutely linked kings to the stars. The pharaoh was believed to join the heavens after death. The pyramid may have been a resurrection machine symbolically. Inside the pyramid, let's go inside. Narrow ascending passage, grand gallery rising upward. King's chamber, built of massive granite blocks. Above the king's chamber are relieving chambers designed to redistribute weight. That shows engineering foresight. They understood structural stress. In 2017, Moon scanning revealed a massive void above the grand gallery. We still don't know its purpose. Structural, symbolic, unfinished. The mystery persists. Why no hieroglyphs? Most later pyramids contain inscriptions. The Great Pyramid does not, at least not in its main chambers. That absence sparked theories, but hidden graffiti discovered in upper chambers mention work crews named after Khufu. This strongly supports it being his tomb. Still, why such minimal decoration inside? Was the pyramid itself the message? The precision argument? Some claim the pyramid encodes pi, the speed of light, Earth's circumference. Many of these claims stretch the math, but here's the truth. When you build something massive with consistent ratios, mathematical constants naturally appear. It doesn't require secret knowledge of modern physics. It requires geometry. And the Egyptians mastered geometry, the bigger mystery. The real mystery isn't aliens. It isn't lost super technology. It's this. How did a civilization organize this scale of cooperation 4,500 years ago? That may be more impressive than any conspiracy theory, because it shows human coordination. Human mathematics, human ambition on a scale that reshaped the world. Why construction declined? Later, pyramids were smaller and less precise. Why? Possibly the economic strain, political fragmentation, changing religious beliefs. The Great Pyramid may represent the peak of centralized power. When that power faded, so did monument scale. Civilizations rise. They peak. They adapt. The pyramids are not mysterious because they're magical. They're mysterious because they're human. They prove that ancient societies were far more sophisticated than we often assume. And maybe the real question isn't how they built the pyramids, but what we're underestimating today. If you've made it this far, you're clearly fascinated by the ancient world. Comment below. Do you think we fully understand the pyramids, or are we still missing something? And if you want deeper explorations into ancient civilizations, hidden discoveries, and real historical mysteries, subscribe. Because the past still has secrets, and we're just getting started.